What is up, guys? Everything Pokemon here, and today I'm going to teach you the best way to trade in Pokemon TCGO to get the cards that you want. And so the first thing that you're going to want to do is decide what the cards are that you want, and you're going to want to tag them for review. So the way to do that, if you haven't seen, I'll show you guys right now by going to my collection. I personally, right now, am trying to get as many of these Radiant cards or shiny Pokemon cards that I can. I want to get all of them if I can. And so I currently have already set mine for review. You can check what cards you have for review in your collection. You go here, tagged for review, hit apply, and then hit show not owned. And so these are the cards that I currently have put for review. They're the Radiant cards that I'm looking for, the two that I want the most, Radiant Gardevoir and Radiant Greninja. And the way that you set a card for review, if you don't know, is this button right here. So I have it tagged for review. I just untagged it for review. But if you tag it for review again, it'll show you have tagged this item for review. And so now that it's set for review, this will help me when I'm trading. And so now what we're going to do is you're going to click on this button and hit trade. And so I'm going to show you a couple different ways that you trade here in TCGO. First, I'm going to show you how to find the Pokemon that you want, and then I'm going to show you how to create your own trades. So what you're going to do, go to public offers. Right now I'm looking for these Pokemon that I want. So I'm going to go to cards here, and I'm going to go for review because these are the ones that I've said that I want. Then I hit apply. And then it takes a second for all of these to load up. You can show that one right here has already showed up, Radiant Talucha and Radiant Heatran. And they're asking for just a Silver Tempest booster pack, which is something I have. Because if you notice, I put here acceptable trades only. That shows it's trades that I can actually make. So these are two of the cards that I wanted. This is just a booster pack that I'm willing to go for. So I'm going to hit accept trade. And I just got the two cards that I wanted. And so it tells you right here, your trade is complete. Check out your new items. And so I go here to my collection, and it'll show me right here up top, Radiant Heatran and Radiant Alucha. Right there, I just got two of the Pokemon that I had for review right off the bat. And so that's a super easy way to do that. You can also go here, and you can search for a Pokemon specifically. So, for example, if I really just want that Radiant Greninja, I'm going to search here, Radiant Greninja. And it'll take a second to load. But to make it a little bit easier, because I may not have it, I'm going to get rid of acceptable trades. And so right here, someone is asking for me to give them a Radiant Greninja, which is not what I was looking for. So right here, someone's asking for two of these booster packs for one Radiant Greninja. And so I don't think there's one that's open right now that I can get, but that is something that you can see. And so that's a way to look specifically for one Pokemon. You can just search it right here. And if you want it to be ones that you can do, you have to hit acceptable trades only. Now, as we can see, we couldn't find a Radiant Greninja here in public offers for trade for something that I have, that someone's offering. So what I can do then is I can create a trade. We're going to want to do public trade because private trade is only if I'm like trading with a friend. So if I want to trade with everyone, I'll hit public trade. And then I got to look for the cards that I am getting. So the card that I want is Radiant Greninja. So I'm going to search that up. And it'll take a second for me to type it all out. But we look it up, and there's the card I want. So I just want one Radiant Greninja. And then we have to go to I am giving. And so let's look at the cards that I want to give. I need to take off the for trade filter here. That's automatically there. I'm just going to look through cards really fast. And so this will take me a second to find some cards that I'm willing to give up. So give me a second here. Okay, so here I've put up a couple cards. So what you want to do here is you need to make sure it's a fair trade, right? It's got to be something that people are actually going to want. So for a second, I thought about putting up just my Stoutland V and nothing else, because Stoutland V is a card that I've seen when I've been looking through trades. A couple people have been asking for this card. But I decided for now I want to keep that for something later. And I'm going to try this first. I just put up an Urshifu, un Tapu Bulu, two Mr. Mimes, and a Minshao. They aren't the best cards, to be honest, but you kind of want to start off easier to see if you can get the trade for cheap. So I'm starting with this right here, and hopefully somebody will make the trade with something like this. It's just kind of simple, and if not, then maybe I can up the stakes, add an Stoutland V or something else to see. But I'm going to start off with this. So you hit done, and now it does cost coins to make a trade, but if a person makes the trade, then you get your coins back. So I'm just going to do the 8 hours one here. I think it's the best deal. Now, if somebody makes the trade, I'll get my 8 coins back and the Radiant Greninja. If not, I will lose the 8 coins, but I'm okay with that. So I'm posting the trade, it will show up here in my trade offers. We can see it here, so it's starting. And so now hopefully somebody will make that trade with me. And if you want to know how to get more coins really fast, more trainer tokens so you can buy more packs, so you can do more things in this game, I also have a video about that, about how to get a bunch of trainer tokens really fast. And so I'll link that above right now so that you guys can check that out. And now I only showed you guys how to trade for cards, but you can also look and you can trade for packs. You can trade for gameplay items. You can trade for avatar items. You can trade for a lot of different things. I personally usually just go for cards or possibly packs, but I'm really just going for cards mostly. And there's one other thing that I want to teach you guys I think is really cool, and it's called trade sniping. And so what that is you basically just go here and you go public offers, acceptable trades only, and it's just going to show you trades that you can make where you have the things that people are asking for. So like right here, someone is asking for an electromagnetic radar, which I have, and they're offering a booster pack, a chest, and 4 Arakudas. Now, I don't really want to make that trade, but what I would suggest on this type of trading, what you want to do is I'm going to wait until it loads. It takes quite a second to load, so I'll cut here and show. But you want to go for trades that were just recently posted. So if it's like 7 hours and 59 minutes, 7 hours, 50 minutes, stuff like that, because these are trades that were just made, and there's a better chance that they might be really good trades. Because if a trade's still here when there's only an hour or so left, it's possible that it really isn't the best trade maybe. And it still might be, and you can still see some things here that maybe you want to do. Like a trade like this, I wouldn't mind maybe. But I'm going to wait here until it loads up to those that were made just barely recently, and we'll see if there's anything there that's pretty cool. So as you can see here, these are trades that were just recently made probably. Now this isn't anything I'm really looking for, the double turbo energy, so I'm probably not going to make it. But here I can get a purple Genesect coin or something like that if that was something I was looking for. You can also go back farther to the ones that were maybe 24-hour trades. And right here I can trade 1 Toga the Maru for 2, which is kind of tempting. I mean, I don't really want this card at all, but I might just do it because it looks like it's something that person wants and I'm fine to do it. And there's other things like this, right? If I want to get rid of my Galarian Moltres, I could get this Brilliant Stars pack. And so there aren't any trades here that I'm really looking for that I really want to do. But there are a lot of different cool trades you can do, and you can get a lot of cards this way. So I would recommend doing this maybe once a day or so, just going through, seeing if there's any trades that you want. And this is a great way to get a lot of different cool Pokemon. And I might even, I kind of like that card, so I don't think I'll go for it though. But it's tempting. So there's a lot of different cards you can get this way, so I would suggest you definitely do this. But this is basically the main way that you can trade in the Pokemon trading card game online. I think these are the most effective ways to really find the Pokemon you want and get cards you want rather than just opening up endless packs and never getting the cards you want. But if you enjoyed this video, if you feel like it helped, please like and subscribe for more content. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day.